I got to admit, after 5 or 6 takes, I think I finally figured out how I'm going to do this video. And you know, the ironic thing is, I love this song. This was one of my favorite songs back in the spring of 1988. At number 15, up 5 notches from number 20, the week of April the 9th, 1988, Midnight Oil with Beds Are Burning. This was a politically charged record, but that's not news to me. It was a nostalgic tour de force because it reminded me of some of the more politically charged songs back in the 60s, like, sort of like Evil Destruction by Barry McGuire back in 1965 when I was real young. And I thought it was a great rock and roll record. Give MTV lots of credit for pushing this record to video. They played the hell out of this video. Threw this baby in heavy rotation early in 1988. And oh gosh, but the FM pop station's very, very, very reluctant to move on this. Because the thing about it is, Midnight Oil, although they formed back in 1976 in Australia, it wasn't until Diesel and Dust that put them on the map here in America, and they had that hit Beds Are Burning. It wasn't until the song got well into the top 40, into the top 30, that the programmers of the FM station said, okay, we'll play this record. We'll just throw it in light rotation or in medium rotation and just hope we won't, blow our listeners off. The song did go to number 17 here in the States. The Beds Are Burning, the song is about an Aborigine tribe. It's called the Pintubi. And they started moving from the Gibson Desert back in the 1930s. Not clear to me if they were forcibly removed from the Gibson Desert or if they left voluntarily. But in the 50s and 60s, more of them were forcibly removed from the desert to various missions and settlements. But in 1981, they came back to their native land and they formed a community called Kantori, which is now a thriving place. And this song is more or less about the forcible removal of the Aborigines. Whew, well, I think I got that out in a coherent fashion. This is going to be my last take because I'm ready to move on to the next song. Midnight Oil at number 15, Beds Are Burning, on my fantasy playlist of April the 9th, 1988.